viewers at home. Welcome to Gold Star e-learning program. My name is Onyeka. I'm going to take you on JS2 mathematics. Today we are going to start on week 1. So the topic for the week is and factorization of algebraic expression. But before we move on, I would like to remind you people on what we did on book 1. So you should note that to solve an algebraic expression containing bracket, we solve the bracket first. For example, if we have 5s plus 8s minus 2s, we solve the bracket. That should be 8s minus 2s. We solve it first before combining with the outside numbers or in the bracket. Like we have 5x plus 8x minus 2x. We have to solve the bracket first. And from the bracket, we now have 5x plus 8s minus 2s. We're going to give us what? 6x. Then 5s plus 6s. The answer will be 11s. That should be the answer. For example 2, that's example II here. We have 8s minus 7s, 8s minus 7s minus 4s. The 7s and minus 4s is inside the bracket. So we have to solve it first. So look at what we have to do. 8x minus 7x minus 4x. We have to solve the bracket first. Then we have 8x minus 7s minus 4s. We're going to give us what? 3s. Then 8s minus 3s. The answer will be what? 5x. So that is the answer. So note, before we solve the algebraic expression proper, then 1, a positive sign before a bracket does not change the signs of the terms inside the bracket when it is removed. Let me repeat myself. A positive sign before a bracket does not change the signs of the terms inside the bracket when it is removed. What do I mean about that? Look at it. We have 5y plus 10y minus 3y. 10y minus 3y is inside the bracket. So, according to the rule, that's the note that what I told you people to note here. Then we have that, you will see that 5y plus, this plus sign will multiply the 10y inside. And the plus multiplied by 10y, we are going to have a plus 10y. Then the same plus will multiply out the minus 3y. Then plus multiplied by minus sign, is still the sign will not change. You still have what? Minus 3y. So if we go on and solve, we have 5y plus 10y minus 3y. Then 5y plus 10y, we are going to have what? 15y minus 3y. 15y minus 3y, the final answer will be what? 12y. So this is for the rule 1. For number 2 here, a negative sign before a bracket, we change all the positive sign inside the bracket to negative, and also change all the negative sign inside the bracket to what? Positive. For example, if we have 8x minus 7x minus 4x, so you can see that 8s minus 7s minus 4s, the 7s minus 4s is inside the bracket. So we use the minus sign inside the bracket to multiply outside the bracket to multiply whatever that is inside. And when we multiply out, we are going to have 8x minus multiplied by 7s. We have minus 7x. Minus multiplied by minus 4s. The sign now will change because minus multiplied by minus is what? Positive. That's why we are going to have plus 4x. Then, when we move on to solve the equation now, 8x minus 7s, we are going to have x plus 4x. Then the final answer is what? 5x. Because x plus 4s is what? 5x. A plus b minus c is equals to a plus bracket b minus c. A plus b minus c is equals to a plus bracket b minus c. You close the bracket. Here, you can see that the b here, which is positive, still positive inside the bracket. And the C here, which is negative, is still negative inside the bracket. So that is what the root 3 is trying to tell us. So let us move to rule 4. For rule 4, when a bracket is inserted after negative signs of the terms that are put inside, the brackets are what? Changed. I mean, when a bracket is inserted after negative signs of the terms that are put inside the brackets are what? Changed. Look at it. For example, 5 minus x minus y plus z. So, when we solve, according to the rule 4, we have 5 minus bracket x minus y plus z. We have 5 minus bracket x minus y plus z. So when you solve it out now, we are going to have minus this. When you use minus sign, multiply the bracket out. We are going to have minus multiply x. We are going to have minus s, which is in that example question here. Then minus multiply by minus y. We are going to have what? 5 minus x plus y. Then minus multiply by plus z. We are going to have what? Minus z. So that is what we mean in rule 4. The bracket, the sign changes when the outside sign is multiplied the inside the signs inside the bracket. So the sign will change. That is why we have now minus multiplied by s, we have minus s, minus multiplied by minus y, we have plus y, and minus multiplied by plus z, we now have what? Minus z. So that is what the rule 4 is trying to tell us. All these rules I think is what we have learned during our year 1 book. So let us just gradually move in to normal thing that we have. That is the expanding and factorization of algebraic expression. Then let us go to the rules for multiplication and division of directed algebraic terms. Now, for multiplication rule, the rule 1 says, that is rule I, says, if the same sign are multiplied, the answer is what? Positive. If the same signs are multiplied, the answer is what? Positive. Examples, look at it. If plus x multiplied by plus y, that is a form of plus xy. And plus multiplied by sy, the answer is what? Xy. Then for if minus x multiplied by minus y, you will now have minus multiplied by minus is what? Plus. We still have plus xy, the answer is what? Xy. So that is what we mean by if the same sign are multiplied, the answer is what? Positive. You can now see that the minus x now here is multiplying the minus y. And that's why the answer must be what? Positive. And here, the positive x is multiplying the positive y, and the answer still what? Positive. So that is for the rule 1. If different signs are multiplied, the answer is what? Negative. Let us see the examples. And minus x multiplied by plus y, we still have minus xy, which is what? Minus xy. You can now see that this plus sign here, multiply the minus sign here, the answer is still what? Minus. Because there is a different signs. The positive and negative is different. That means that anytime the positive is multiplied the negative, that's the different signs, the answer must be what? Negative. And anytime the negative is multiplying the positive, the answer is still what? Negative. So that is what we have for the week. I think very obvious, as we are ending the week 1 lesson, let us have an assignment. You go straight to your Essential Mathematics Book 2. You do exercise 11.2 as assignment. So any problem you have there, you can contact me. Thank you, viewers at home. I remain Onyeka. See you people next week. Thank you.